Hey there, viewers. Today's project is going to be adding a water hydrant over here at this barn. So I've got this one close by. Got water here, but I need water on the other side of the road at that barn where the animals actually are. So dig a trench and run a pipe. Let me show you a little closer look here. So the plan is going to be dig down here, find the pipe. I don't know, we're going to dig and find out. I think it runs kind of in this direction and then maybe here. And then we're going to cut across the road. And then haven't really quite decided actually if I want to have it be here on this post or back over here on this post. I'm kind of thinking here, although that's a lot more digging. Yeah, I'll think about that a little bit. Anyway, the first step in either case is to dig down over here and find the pipe. So we'll do that. Okay, I changed my mind on this hole over here. I started up on it again and said, forget this. It's awfully deep and it's all this river rock. So it's hard digging. And I didn't really know what I was gonna find. So I've decided to change my focus over to this area where at least I know there's a flexible plastic pipe that I can tie into. So I dug down here and found it. So you can see it runs along right here. So it must have been put in prior to this little bit of concrete here getting poured. So now my options are connect to it right here and just run it out my trench and kind of finish going on up that way. Or I could try to save a little bit of digging and space and assume that it runs, you know, over here somewhere. So I could actually, I'm gonna have to dig this anyway. So maybe I'll start digging here, and if I find it, great. I'll connect to it, and if I don't, then I'll just continue. Then I'll just connect and continue on. So we'll do that. Okay, so I dug this little section here, did not find any pipe, so it's possible that my piece over here, you know, bends up and goes, who knows, straight up over there. If it was put in before this concrete, then it could be anywhere up there. That's fine. So I'll just tap into it back here where I have access, and then run my pipe along here, and then continue on this way. And then I got to trench across this road, which is going to be difficult because it's hard packed rock. And then run along here, and I'm tempted to say, hey, we're good right here. But really, I think I should continue on, kitty, and put it here so that it's a little more accessible to the barn stalls down this way. So that's gonna be a lot of digging, and I don't want to have this trench open forever because I need to get up and down this road, and if there's a trench in it, it's kind of blocked. So maybe I'll do that little section last. I'll finish this out first. Plus, if it rains, it's going to fill up with water, and that ain't good either. But I only have so much energy in a day to dig these trenches, so I'll just work on it as much as I can. So I'm just going to put you guys on pause, and I'll get back to you when I'm done digging. Okay, folks, it's the next day. Actually, it's been 2 days. I've been digging on this trench. Got it done just now. It was no easy task digging it across this road. As you can see here, lots of big rocks in there to dig out. But even along here, I thought that this was just going to be dirt next to this barn here, but it's really mostly river rocks, which are hard to dig out when they're all embedded in the soil. But we got it done. Trench is here, so I think it's ready for tubing and the faucets. All right, I got the tools here I think I'm going to need. The first thing I'm going to do is install a little section that connects to the supply line, and then work towards the faucets. So if you look over here, I got a little short section here that's going to come to an elbow and then go that way. So I'm going to start by putting a short section of this pipe onto a T, and then I'll cut that and install the T. Now I'm going to try out today using some of these pinch clamps. Never used these before. I usually use the little worm gear screw types, but these are a lot cheaper and I'm going to need a whole bunch. So I thought I'd give these a try. Also, I don't have the correct tool for these, but I do have this little guy, which I was actually had for trimming sheep hooves, but it looks just like well, almost just like the tool that they sell for these. So we're gonna try this out. This might be a short video if this doesn't work, but so I'm thinking I'll put 2 of these on. Let's see if this thing, you know what? Let's see if this thing opens up enough. Oh, I think it does. We'll see. I like to warm these up a little bit with a torch before I install the barb. It makes it a little easier to get the barb in, and I think when the plastic is soft, it helps it kind of, you know, nestle into the barbs a little better. So it doesn't take much. If you go too far, it starts melting on you in a hurry. But I find that it's nice if it's not freezing cold. It's a little bit warm. It's a lot more pliable. And it's a cold day out here, so we're gonna warm it up a bit. That's probably good. Probably could use a little more heat, but I think that'll be good enough. So let's try out these little clamps. See if they work like magic or not. Huh? Seems all right. My tool here is just barely big enough. Check it out. I kind of like these. Boy, they're a lot faster to put on than the little screw ones. And it's a little cleaner. You don't have this tail hanging off. And they're cheaper. A lot cheaper. I don't know. I guess it's good. All right, next step, we cut the supply line. All right, here it is. This is always the trickiest part. Muddy. Got to fight the mud here a little bit. Hopefully I have enough flex in this flexible line to actually get my T in there. The other issue is, what I'm thinking about is, this is coming at a real angle, so my T, you know, my piece is going to come out like this, and I don't know if it's going to make this corner. Got this big old rock here. Maybe I should try to dig that rock out. I think that'll give us a better chance of success. Now, here I go. Time to make the cut. Cat. Kitty. Get out of there, cat. Hey. Get. You're in the way. You're getting dirty. Here we go. Right here. Cat. Ooh. There we go. Now, I'm going to cut about this much out to make room for the T. Piece about yay big. Give my torch a little chance here, see if it does anything at all. clamps on. Here, my thing went out. Will you hand me that little igniter over there? Right there. Go. This side still got water dribbling out of it, so getting it warm's a lost cause. Hopefully I'll be able to push the barb in there anyway. Let's see. Here we go. Come on. Here, Eli, hold that. Perfect. Perfect. Get dirty here. Give me those little red clippers. And then just, yeah, kind of hold that. Well, I guess actually. All right, let's see if this puppy will bend. Come on. Maybe if I warm it a bit. Well, I don't want it to fold. I don't want it to fold up. All right. Well, we'll see how the leak test goes, but so far I really like these spring clamps. They go in a lot faster, easier than those little screw clamps do. All right, looking good there. That's the hard part. All right, I've got these two water hydrants. Came from another project, but they weren't being used, so I'm going to put them to use here. I've got two fittings here for the bottoms, so I'm going to put some Teflon tape on them and screw them in. So here's a thing, one of the things I've learned about Teflon tape over the years is you want to put it on the right way, not the wrong way. You want it so that when you're threading it in, it's helping to push your little end of tape around, not backing it up. So I don't know, I'm sure people have different ways of remembering how to do it, but for me, I always just have whatever the threaded fitting is facing me, then I start with the tape on the right side and start wrapping this way, and that's the correct way, and I just do it that way every time, and it makes it easy for me to remember. Another thing to note here is that we're going from a metal fitting to a plastic fitting, and you always want to be careful of doing that. It's okay so long as the metal fitting is over the plastic fitting. If you try to put a plastic fitting over a metal fitting, the plastic has a tendency to lose the battle with the metal and crack. But plastic threaded into metal can be okay. So, do like so. Now, this one, let's see, how am I going to put these? Now I got to think about how I want this to finish threading. Should have thought of this first. Let's see. Come with me over here. This one, well, one of them is going to go here anyway. I think I want it that way. So this needs to end up threading out the back, which is up. So as it comes tight, can I get another turn? Maybe. Let's try it. Oof. Maybe not. Well, it's going to be tight now. There. All right, it's coming together here. Got that connection, runs along through here. I added some Schedule 40 PVC under the road here just in case there's some pressure from vehicles driving over. It's not that deep, so I'm a little worried that that flexible tubing could get crushed. So I added some PVC to kind of help, hopefully, support it a little bit along here. And now I'm to this point, so working on the faucets. All right, I got the plumbing part of this done, mostly. So the next item is how to attach these faucets so that they're stabilized. And what I thought I would do, I had a couple of ideas. I want to attach them to these posts, obviously, but there's a concrete lip in front, so they can't come right up the post. You don't really want them to come right up the post anyway, because then you can't operate the handle. I thought I would bolt like a 4x4 on here to kind of build it out a little bit and then attach them to that. But while I was looking for what to attach to a 4x4, I found these things. And I remembered that these came, so these were the original supports for these. These came out of a barn down the hill, but I thought these might work. So my idea is I'll attach these on here and then attach this to this, and that should hold it. All right, I want to show you something in case you were wondering. I don't even know what you can see on this, but these were originally installed in this orientation, and they had the little gizmo here that fits in, maybe. Anyway, if I don't have the screw in, it'll go in. Anyway, it goes like that. Pipe comes up through, and then you can tighten this down, and it clamps the pipe right on. This one, but I only have one of these. I don't have two. And this one, if I installed it this way next to the downspout, it was hanging half off the thing. And I figured it didn't really need to be like that anyway. So I turned it. It's going to work fine for the clamp, this guy. And then I'm going to use this on the other one. So. Better. All right, I saved you the drama on this one, but there it is. Kind of close to the edge, but it's on. So that's it. We're at 100% here. Time to turn the water on and check for leaks. All right, water's on. We're gonna check for leaks. First, let's turn it on, get any air purged out. Oh yeah, check it out. We got water. We got air bubbles. We got dirt. This is leaky, but who cares? Okay. So this is a self-draining plug, so that's not going to help us check for leaks because it's draining itself out right there. But I checked down there before and I didn't see anything obvious. This is looking good. If anything's leaking, it's a drip, and that doesn't worry me too much. Looking good. This old mess down here is looking good. So, I think we're good. Let's just check this other faucet over here. Get my tools all wet. Some of this stuff out of the way. Oh yeah. It's working. All right, so that just leaves fill in the trench and clean up the tools, and this project is done. All right, that's it. Trench is all filled in. Water's working good. Clean my boots off. That's it. Now I got water here at the barn. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.